welcome back to Appetite for Production. I am James Russell, a veteran of the Door Wars of 2013 and the ongoing Loudness Wars. I served 2 tours in Iraq? I want to say Iraq?
Iraq, I think is what you want to say.
It was in Iraq, in a studio, right next to the speakers, so it was particularly loud.
And I am Tim Cant, a veterinary surgeon, James, of sound. That's how I describe myself, which is why my CV is the worst in the industry. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, and it's worth saying we're recording this on Halloween.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a spooky intro. What happened to that? We've got a war-themed one instead.
We don't do that kind of shit, but I mean...
That's still below us.
I mean, I gotta say, it's not unusual for me to come to your house for recording with the aim of putting the willies up here.
Oh, man! I know, I really wish you'd stop doing that. It's really distracting.
Why don't you go scare me up a sandwich?
Ooh, okay! Chain rattle!
Tim, this week I have been in position doing the news for MusicRadar as cover.
Oh, wow, this sounds like it's going to be very exciting, mate. What is going to transpire from these amazing stories, I wonder? Tell me now.
I've always fancied myself as a bit of a news anchor, the next Peter Sissons, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And MusicRadar, of course, is they're like a finely tuned digestive system. They go 3 times a morning.
Okay, right, I see.
And so I had to eat plenty of bran this week.
Okay, right.
It's a pretty slow news week to start off with, but some interesting stuff started coming out of the woodwork. I'd like to give you a rundown of all the news headlines.
Yeah, let's do this. I'll be the judge of whether it's interesting or not, though, mate.
All right. There is a new replacement for Soundflower.
Yes, I think I saw something about this because Soundflower has issues with newer versions of Mac OS.
Yeah, it does, and this new one is called Black Hole. It is, wait for it, free, and it just acts just like Soundflower. It sort of acts as an input or an output, a virtual one, and you can shuttle the audio any way you like.
We should point out this is for Mac OS only, not for Windows.
TrackLib Loops. TrackLib was a little service announced a long time ago that let you sample a bunch of songs. It has a load of songs ready and the rights are cleared and you can buy bits of songs. With this new functionality, they've basically marked out a bunch of loops and you can loop bars, 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, 1 bar.
Any other bar numbers?
Before checking it and dragging it out into your project and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, that sounds all right. Is that the sum total of the new functionality?
Yeah.
Would I be able to describe it as libtarded?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yamaha's AI piano project to imitate piano style of Glenn Gould.
What? Hang on.
I know you're a massive fan of the Goulds, Tim.
Okay, can we unpack this? Who is Glenn Gould?
Glenn Gould was a pianist who was a bit nutty and used to hum and stuff like that while he was playing the piano. They basically used machine learning to analyze all his recordings in order to teach a computer to play with the, shall we say, velocity characteristics and performance styles of the man himself.
And the humming doesn't actually have anything to do with it.
The humming was just a red herring, Tim.
Okay.
A red humming.
Make a DX8 Yamaha, that's all we want.
Apple's new AirPods Pro. Have you seen them?
I have seen them. I don't like earpods that go in your ear because I feel like they irritate my flipping ear canal and always end up giving me some kind of ear infections. Seem to promote an inordinate amount of wax growth, James.
I've never experienced that, but okay.
And like, so I have not been a fan of Apple In fact, Apple headphones have always been fucking shit. The newer ones they brought out sounded better, but were just really rough on my delicate inner ear.
I found the same until I got used to them, and then my ear sort of absorbed them.
No, I'm not doing this. How much do these cost?
These are 250 US clamaroos.
Get fucked. What do they do?
Well, the interesting thing about these is that Apple has sort of reversed attack. Has started using silicon ear
they've
tips.
got yeah.
You know, like you get on a pack of $3.99 headphones.
Yeah.
You get three different silicon ear tips. And of course, because this is Apple, they had to pretend that they invented it.
Oh, right, okay.
It shapes perfectly to your ears.
God.
We have small, medium, and large sizes.
Oh man, go to hell, Apple. This is the final straw for me, James.
There is a new pack for Omnisphere, which is made by none other than BT.
Oh, Brian Transu.
No, the British Communications and Telephone Network Company.
Oh, so it's going to be like hanging up noises.
Exactly.
Waiting on hold for your broadband support.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And classic old school modem sounds. Stuff like that. Do you remember that? Do you remember that first sort of broadband modem that looked like a Stingray?
No, I never had that one.
Do you remember it though?
No.
Infradeep's PVX 800 is a Siberian analog synth based on the Polyvox circuit.
Yeah, I saw this.
See that? 580 US clams. Nice little synth.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad, I guess, or whatever, but you know.
Soundspot's new wavetable synth plugin intros at a ludicrous $5.99.
Wow,
pound sterling.
6 clams, bro.
6 UK clams for what is basically a wavetable synth. It's kind of interesting. It's got 2 analog style oscillators, just your classic, shapes. But then it's got a third oscillator which generates a wavetable based on the combination of those 2 original shapes.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty novel. Not seen it before. And then I think once you've got that wavetable generated, you can go back to the originals and layer what are now new oscillators over the top.
And then presumably you can then do that again and essentially resample and keep resampling. So you got something crazy.
I'm not sure if the wavetable oscillator generates a wavetable based on itself as well.
Oh, okay.
But that would be very cool.
Yeah.
If you could just keep generating and layering on shiz. 32 voices, plenty of effects. It's looking good. And did I mention it is 5 UK clams, 99 UK pennies?
That is technically a sale price, though, isn't it, mate? What is its actual RRP?
120.
Okay. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how often it's on sale and how often it'll be 120 quid, I guess.
I think we'll find out.
We will find out in the future.
The Flash Synth is a 16-voice FM synthesizer, polyphonic, which is housed inside a MIDI DIN plug.
Yeah.
And on the other side is a jack audio output.
Yeah, crazy. So presumably you have to change any parameters via MIDI if it indeed does have parameters that you can adjust.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Well, that's answered
It's
all
also
questions.
powered by the MIDI DIN plug.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And there are plenty more stories for me to write tomorrow.
Okay.
But that is my week in news. What else have I been doing recently? I have reviewed Reason 11.
Oh, tell me about Reason 11, bro.
If you might recall, last time we were talking about it being the version of Reason that now comes with the rack in plug-in format.
Oh, yeah. So how does that work? I mean, not how does it work as in literally the logistics. Does it work?
It works. It works pretty well. One interesting thing is when you bring it up, at the top you've got some buttons for undo, redo, and flip the rack. because obviously it's a plugin, and plugins don't do very well with shortcuts.
You're
keyboard
tapping
shortcuts.
tab, it's not flipping around, you're getting frustrated.
You'll end up flipping Ableton, and then you're flipping
God.
everyone.
It's a flipping nightmare, mate.
Yeah. So there was nothing they could have done about that. It would have been nice, but I completely understand. So it's nice to have those buttons just front and center so you can do that. The rack works great. It's fine. And the new stuff in the door itself, meh.
James, hear me out.
Yeah.
Why don't they just have both the front and the back of the rack visible at the same time?
That would technically be a reasonable thing to do.
Okay, well, there we go. I've innovated there.
Of course,
carry on.
With today's high DPI resolution
But
displays,
yeah, exactly.
it's more than possible to do something.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, cut us a check, propeller heads. We've sorted all your problems.
And the door itself is...
Well, what's it do?
Well, there are new devices in the rack which are actually pretty damn fine, I think. There is an instrument called Scenic, which is sort of ambient, as you'd imagine.
Oh.
And it looks very simple from the front, but you can click edit, and there's a world of crazy shit behind.
Oh, okay. What's it like? How does it make it sound?
It's granular synthesis with 2 samples, but it does a lot of stuff, or potentially does a lot of stuff to those things. And then on the front page, you can just mess around with macros, so it's decent. And there's a new chorus device and a new phaser flanger device, which are both very in depth. One of them is actually phaser flanger filter, which can respond to the level of your audio signal to sort of trigger auto wires and stuff like that. So it's pretty sophisticated compared to the flanging, phasing and stuff like that that's been in there before, and chorusing as well. So it's nice. But the actual door, when you look at the logistics of, like, can you, for example, use your trackpad to zoom in on stuff? They haven't done very much at all.
No,
They've done a bit of lip service to upgrading, but it's all shit you could get in other doors anyway.
Yeah, okay.
But on the whole, I think it's a decent upgrade, and it's pretty cheap to any previous license owner.
What's the upgrade clam cost?
It depends exactly what you're getting, but you can. It's constant, even if you're on sort of version 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, that's
were
cool.
Your last ones. So they're begging people to come back.
Please, baby, come back.
Just like he's 17.
Oh,
and, yeah. Speaking of ambient stuff, I did a roundup of future music of ambient contact instruments.
Oh, nice. Okay, tell me about that. I love a bit of ambience, James.
Out of the 6, I think 4 of them had clouds on the UI.
Nice, wicked.
They were decent. Some of them were a bit dodgy.
Okay.
But on the whole, they were very nice. The interesting thing about what I learned about many ambient instruments is that a lot of them, they all sound quite the same within themselves.
Okay.
Not like one sounds like the other, but one
okay.
has a certain sound, another has another certain sound, and you can't do a million things to sort of get different sounds out of them. Some you can.
Well, if it's just a load of sample playback stuff.
Yeah, and you think a lot of the stuff, a lot of the character of each one probably comes from its sort of reverb algorithms and the shit that it's doing. The signal chain matters quite a lot when you're blending stuff. One of the instruments was the bowed glass clouds, which we had in Random Contacts Instrument Corner a while back. And I can report that was very cool. It was one of my favorites.
Glassy. Stay glassy. If you want something like, soft, breathy pads, like I might want, James, which one was best for that stuff?
There's one called Etheric.
Oh, yeah.
Which was sort of 3 oscillators, 3 octaves. It didn't have many samples to choose from, just sort of 10 for each oscillator, but it's 15 clamaroos, so it was quite nice.
Okay.
That and bowed glass clouds.
Okay.
Also very, very good.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. Other than that, over the last couple of weeks, I've just been lying in a darkened room crying.
Oh, wicked. Oh, mate. Well, welcome to my world, mate. How's that been for you?
Oh, it's been cathartic.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that everyone's brains are now sorted out.
So, Tim.
Yeah.
Elton John is on tour, as we all know.
Oh, right. Okay.
And very perhaps strange, perhaps interesting story from the tour of Mr. John.
I'm intrigued to see how this fits into our remix.
His engineers, his live sound engineers, have been using this system, which is called Peaks RX. And basically, you give everyone in the crowd their own sort of wearable device and a set of earphones. And they get access to a 5-channel mixing app.
Oh my God, what?
And they can play with the mix of the live show with
Amazing!
with these headphones in.
That is actually something interesting.
Well, I thought at first that it was a ridiculous idea, but then I started to realize, hang on a second. Yeah, live sound, if you got good live engineers, it can be great. But then again, even the best, if you're at a different point in the room.
I think, James, we've all been to gigs where we've been like, you've got to turn that vocalist up /down /off.
And
do you
now,
know what I mean?
Finally, you can.
So you could go and have just listen to the band and turn Mr. John off completely, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Or you can just have him and just lie there in ecstasy on the floor.
Yeah, wicked.
Just listening to his sultry, mellow tones.
Yeah, that's pretty innovative, mate. And as you know, I'm all about innovation.
So, yeah, if you're at a live show, you could hear things differently depending on where you're standing. Could be latency issues. And also, having a thing of earphones in your ear will make it...
Thing of earphones?
Thing of earphones. Will make it less damn loud, I imagine. So it will protect your hearing a bit. And you can have the excuse of sort of, saying, well, I'm just getting the most out of it.
Yeah, right. This seems like it'd be very expensive to do.
I'm not sure if I think it might be included in the ticket price, but that...
Oh, no, I mean, in terms of for the person who's putting it on. I mean, I'm assuming, look, they've got Elton John doing a promo video of them. Presumably there was some kind of deal happening there.
You
basically.
need to forget everything about this product, because the real thing we're doing here is watching this ridiculous video.
Over the last 3 years, I've been working with the talented team at Peaks, and I've
reading off a bit of cardboard.
Yeah.
that will revolutionise the way fans.
Revolutionise, ding ding.
Oh, I like his cat coat thing.
Look at the app. It's just you moving Elton John up and down.
Oh my God.
Peaks it rocks. If you want to go to a concert,
There's so much going on here.
a whole new level. That's how you got.
Look at all those people dancing, enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Hang on, what's going on with the headphones?
Sound quality was excellent, spot on the whole way through. But the cool part was, it was like standing at the mixing board, that I could mix the sounds the way I wanted to hear.
Look at that app.
What was coming out of.
Well, it's nice and simple.
When you know the songs, you know what time the tempos and what instruments are going to play.
But most importantly, listen to this background music.
It was so cool. It was like being on stage next to the band.
It's nothing like being next to the stage, on the stage next to the band. No, there was absolutely zero latency.
Almost as if the sound is moving at light speed.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised that a company have invested money in this, because it seems like the sort of thing that you'd think would be a real niche, and the normies would not be interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's going to be hard for them to get people to actually do this. But yeah, I'd be kind of happy to mess with it for a while, but I wouldn't use it all the time throughout a show.
Do you know what I think? It's weird. Like, I'm glad they've done it, because I've been at enough gigs where I've been like, I wish I could get on the fucking mixing board and dick around and make myself satisfied. So I see why there would So I see why there would be, there's a potential need there. I wonder if it was a case that they had to pay Elton John a load of money.
I think that's incredibly likely, judging by his sort of handcuffed to a radiator monologue there. I think I think he's definitely needed some cajoling.
Yeah, man.
You say they're going to what?
Yeah.
Why ever would they do that?
It's like, thing is, Elton John needs a lot of fancy vases, man. So he's got to make that money. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably missed a couple of down payments on his latest cabinet or something.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, that's interesting stuff. I wonder what level of quality the headphones provide.
Seems good. I imagine if you're just given that at the start of a show, a lot of people are going to steal it.
Yeah, right, wicked.
You're going to say, I want to mix Elton John while I'm in my house. Why isn't this working?
Yeah. Well, no, because then you can... my understanding is that will give you control over him and his band for all eternity once you've got that device, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, worth checking out. How much are tickets for that tour? Do we know? About £1 million, I guess.
I assume you're not interested in going with me.
No, I'm all right, thank you.
It's time to say a little hello and a little thank you to all our patrons on the Patreon.
Hey guys, thanks for being the best people in the world ever.
We love you guys. Oh my god. Love you guys so much.
And we've got to do a special shout out, James.
That's very special, Tim.
A very special shout out to our OG Patreons, Alex and Bonnie, who have created a human child together, who will be the ultimate Appetite for Production Patreon, I'm assuming.
Yay!
So, yeah, congrats, guys. Well done for increasing the human population.
I think what they're supposed to do is take their donations, combine them, square them.
Square root them, yeah.
Multiply by the original number of donations, multiply by the number of months they have donated. And that becomes the monthly donation for the child. And that is written into law.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good idea, mate. How have your finances been since you had your child yourself? I mean, have you been super rich with all that government money you get?
I've forgotten. I didn't realize at first that I could claim child benefit.
Oh, really?
A smooth 20 clams a week, which is decent. But,
well, that covers all the costs, I'm assuming.
I should really do that. And so should you, Alex and Bonnie, probably.
Yeah, is this a tax credits thing? Let's really get into the weeds with this.
I think there is some tax credit thing you can do as well, but I don't know what the qualifications are at all. I think what you've got to be scum living on a council estate, and then you can get tax credits, right?
Yeah, right. Well, you know, you're scum and you live in a nice high-rise tower block, right? So it's, you know. Let's talk about being a Patreon for Appetite for Production.
No, first I need a second aside. Alex and Bonnie, listen to me. Okay.
Are you going to drop some baby rearing advice on them?
Baby truth here.
Okay.
Having a baby is all about gas management.
Oh, God, okay.
A baby is basically a plumbing system. Liquid goes down, air must come up.
Oh.
And then when digestion happens, even more air is created, which needs to come up. You want to have a slightly easier life, you got to burp that sucker for between 25 and 45 minutes after every feed and keep it upright as much as possible until it is sorted. Yeah, my child can sleep for up to 6 hours at a time, and he's only 2 months old, so...
you feel like this technique is working, do you?
I feel this technique is categorically working. Burp it again, hold it vertically. Which way does air go? Air goes up. Hold it vertically. Sometimes, because in a digestive system, there are only two exits. One is up, one is down. So often it has to be up, but sometimes you need to tilt it a bit.
Oh, yes.
To access the downward one.
That's right, you need to make the gas able to escape. Now let's talk about burping technique, James. So I'm thinking light tapping on the back while held vertically. Is that what you're saying?
I like to do the thing that I do with you. I have a...
Yes.
I have a Pilates ball, and basically just a lot of bouncing on that Pilates ball. Although if you bounce too early, you're going to be sick.
Yes.
So you've got to really fine-tune the timing. So start with a bit of over-the-shoulder burping. Really whack that back, but don't whack it too hard. Otherwise, you could sue me. And then, once they're ready, that's over to that Pilates ball. Hold it as vertically as possible and just go to town.
Wicked, man. And like, to be fair, I am pretty gas-free these days. So
Yeah.
that technique has really worked out for us, I think. And I sleep like a log, don't I?
You do.
I'm very well behaved.
So, yeah, if you want to join our Patreon,
Yeah. So anyway, hey, back to the Patreon shit. What do they get, James?
you get very little, to be honest.
You get some scraps.
Yeah, we'll throw you scraps. We've got some extra stuff that we are turning into an extra episode, and we're going to do that as much as possible when there's overshoot. Although there's quite a lot of good stuff in this next one.
That'd be really.
That may be up before the next episode. It depends how much we get today. We've got some videos up there, and you get us to comment and give you feedback on your tracks. Why would you want to do that? I don't know, but you...
Because we're experts, mate.
Yeah.
We're the best in the biz.
You get us to do it, and we can play your music as the intro music to our show, should you wish.
Where you will blow up and you will get a record contract worth millions of dollars.
Guaranteed, but not guaranteed.
Definitely not guaranteed.
And we'll do some posts every so often when we've got things for you to be involved with, which has happened before.
But look, the main thing is just give us some money.
Yeah, please,
basically.
for the love
just
of
give us
God.
some money. It's $1 a month, guys. Is the lower limit. Well, as much as you want, though.
We really need you to keep me and Pilates balls.
James's stupid baby needs feeding every day, is my understanding. So, on your head be it if that child goes hungry.
There is one thing we could do together I thought might be fun for us to, do a bit of bonding, producer bonding.
Okay.
If you feel like it, Tim, just wondering if you maybe you'd like to...
Where's this going, James?
just sort of maybe, if you're not doing anything else, you and I could sort of go to KVR and fill out our votes for the Readers Choice Awards.
Oh my God, really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right,
Okay.
we're there. First crucial category: favorite developer. Is it LOL Native Instruments?
They've paid us money to make products for them.
So we can't vote for them. It's
No, oh, really? I wanted to vote for them.
NI, Melda Production, Waves, Arturia, Bitwig, Isotope, Fab Filter, Cocos, Uni,
Yeah.
and IK Multimedia.
Well, IK Multimedia have made the most important music tech release of all time.
They did
in Uno.
revolutionize music.
So I think we should probably vote for IK Multimedia. What do you reckon?
I think seriously, it comes down to a top two and a runner-up third one.
Oh, gee,
I
this
think
sounds like a lot of work.
it's either Fab Filter or Isotope.
Oh, really?
Yeah, favorite
I
developer.
think they're all lovely. I just want them to all have fun. I think...
I'm going Fab. Isotope have let me down this year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, I think they've made some good stuff.
Fab.
I think
Fab.
Okay. This is... I'm going to let you overrule me. Okay, next.
Oh, it's got my selections from when I was messing with it.
Oh, really? It doesn't matter.
Next.
Should we just carry on?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite audio software, James?
Ooh.
So this is DAWs, basically.
What do we
Oh,
got?
hang on, though. It's like they're all DAWs, and then there's also Contact and Omnisphere 2, and RX7,
Just audio software.
and Cantor. Okay. So it's
Okay.
stuff that can run standalone.
Logic Pro, Reaper, Live, Cubase Pro, FL Studio, Bitwig Studio, Omnisphere 2, Cantabile. What is that?
I don't know.
Contact, Studio One, and RX7.
I say we vote for Cantabile because I don't know what it is, and it also sounds like an awesome person's name.
It sounds
So-
like the underdog in this fight.
Yeah, definitely. Top 10 software, though. They're going to be in the top 10 at least.
My vote is RX7 because I know I just said Isotope weren't my favorite developer, and they're not. And if Fab Filter were in this, I might be going for them. But RX7 is genuinely very, very useful.
I don't think any of these bits of software have had a major update this year, so I'm going to side with you and say RX7, buddy.
Sweet.
Yeah, nice. Okay, favorite DAW for production.
Logic, Reaper, Cubase, Live, Studio One.
What's your choice, bro?
I've got a love-hate relationship with Studio One. I've got a hate relationship with Logic. Cubase, Reaper, I just haven't spent enough time with it. But I mean, even if I liked all of those very well, live would probably still take it.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Reaper. Bit of a surprise choice there because it's the cheapest.
And
That's how I base all of my life decisions. So,
but you don't use it.
I have used it in the past. I don't use it at the moment. No.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. Favorite door for performance.
You sticking with Reaper?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, I perform all my music live with a Reaper.
Why have they got Studio One on there, like performance?
And they've got why is Reaper on there for performance?
I think we should keep our dicks out of this one.
Okay. Favorite audio editor.
RX Wavelab, SoundForge, Audition.
SoundForge Pro by Magix. Did you ever think you'd see the day?
Or Audacity.
Okay.
See, I don't do much actual editing in RX, but it's the cleaning features that get my podcast audio squeaky clean.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't really need to use so much audio editing these days. I mean, I've been using Audition a bit this year, just because I've got the flipping full Adobe license now. So I guess okay. I'm not going to go for any of these choices. I'm going to go for Iced Audio Finder because of its amazing sample CD chopping capabilities.
Well,
in your face, KVR.
It's not in there.
Well, I'm voting for that one.
You can add your own thing.
Okay, wicked.
Do that.
Okay, I'm going to add myself as the best audio editor.
At the bottom.
You want me to actually add it?
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Favorite software for notation scoring?
Oh, mate, love them all.
Okay, let's skip it then.
Okay.
Favorite virtual instrument?
Oh, okay.
Ooh. What do we got?
June 3, Hive 2, Omnisphere 2, VPS Avenger, Serum, and XO. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think I put XO there when I was last looking at this because it probably wasn't in their shortlist, but I probably added it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Well, I think you know your beans, buddy.
It's my favourite virtual instrument, but you can feel free to...
okay, then I'm going to change it to VPS Avenger by Vengeance Sound because it's got everything in it. It's got the kitchen sink.
Okay.
And that's what's important.
It's got MIDI sync as well.
Hey! Whoa!
Favourite sample platform?
Okay.
See, I'd like to choose Contact, but I think Contact can be very unwieldy and bloated sometimes.
Yeah, it feels like there's room for certainly for a sampler plugin that's not quite as bloated. I mean, I do like Tal Sampler.
True.
Which is fab.
I've been meaning to check out Falcon by UVI, but I just haven't really ever... It's not really come across my consciousness much.
See, I think this category is a bit weird because it says favorite sample platform, your favorite application for managing and playing sample libraries. Well, the managing that you do of the software you use to manage your sample libraries depends what format they are. And basically, Contact is really by far the industry leader. So it just seems crazy to choose anything else, really.
Yeah, true. I think since I was last here, I added Loop Cloud to that because when it says managing and playing,
yes,
it's not really sample libraries, but it's samples for sure.
And Loop Cloud does have features in it for managing your own samples, so I think that
and playing them automatically with your DAW.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Favorite soft synth?
It's
very much like favorite virtual instrument, but hey,
yeah. So what are the choices here, buddy?
We've got Diva, Omnisphere 2, Serum, Arturia Pigments. Remember that?
I haven't used it yet.
And June 3.
I haven't used June 3 either.
I don't know why June 3 is that high up, actually, because, I mean, it's good and everything, but there are a lot of on a par with it.
Techie people seem to like June. I think it's because it offers you a really comprehensive control over a load of stuff that other synths might not really. I'm going to choose Pigments because I've never used it, and therefore it has not done anything to upset me.
We should go with Serum, I think. We're always banging on about that.
Yeah, Serum's great. I use it all the time.
Favorite sampled virtual instrument?
Oh, yeah.
We have Keyscape. We have Syntronic by IK Multimedia, which... samples a load of old synths. Easy Keys, Nexus, and Iris 2.
Yeah, why haven't they updated Nexus for a long time, bruv? It feels like we should be on Nexus 4 or 5 by the moment.
Especially considering how successful it was. I would be inclined to say Iris 2, but it hasn't been updated in a long time.
I'm going to go for Keyscape collector keyboards, which I have never used because
why do you keep voting for things you never used?
I'll explain.
What are you like in a general election?
Oh, man, I vote for the Lib Dems. I don't.
I've never heard this guy.
Exactly. Well, everyone else has broken my heart, and this is why I'll never vote for the Lib Dems again, mate. I'm going to go for Keyscape Collect keyboards because I'd like Spectrasonics to send me an NFR. So if you're listening, Spectrasonics, Eric, if you're listening, buddy, you know I'm a big fan. Let me play with your Keyscape Collector keyboards. That makes some beautiful music for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Let's not select one of them.
Okay.
Because we can't. We're torn.
Okay.
Favorite. Let's skip a few, actually.
Okay.
No. Favorite drum virtual instrument. Superior, Groove Agent, Battery, BFD, Addictive Drums 2.
Okay, what's your choice here, buddy?
I don't particularly love any of them.
I am going to go for Addictive Drums 2 because I've got an NFR
because you've never used it.
And I've never used it.
Copy.
Yeah. Also, there's so many... My issue with it is that there's so many sound packs to download. I literally don't know where to start.
There does seem like there's another 2 every week.
Yeah, so... maybe Addictive Drums needs to come up with a system where they tell idiots like me how to get started if you're an idiot. So, Addictive Drums 2 it is.
I tell you what, I tend to use Contact libraries for all my drums.
Oh, really? Well, yes, I mean, it does come with some nice stuff if you've got the native... complete, if you've got complete and everything.
You got all the complete drum kits and Drum Lab, and that's just what I go for.
I do like Battery if I need to knock up a beat in a hurry.
Sure.
Also just Easy Drummer if I want to make something that sounds natural, just like the OG Easy Drummer, in fact.
Would you put Contact in there just for me?
Of course I will, mate. Don't you worry about that, buddy. Contact by Native Instruments.
Miss.
Oh, okay, we're not doing that one.
Favorite keyboard virtual instrument.
Well, that's basically the same one we've already done.
Yeah. Favorite world and ethnic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chromophone 2.
Oh, sure, mate. Okay,
I love it.
I'm with you on that one, yeah. I mean, I don't know how ethnic physical modelling is, but, it makes a lot of quote-unquote ethnic noises, whatever that means.
You want to click it?
Hell yeah.
Favorite effect.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I use Pro Q3 by FabFilter non-stop.
I was talking about
hang on a minute. Sorry to interrupt you, James. One choice is Pro Q3 by FabFilter. The other one is Soundtoys 5 by Soundtoys.
The whole Soundtoys,
which is their entire library of effects.
I'm not going to let that fly. We've got to put some effort behind Pro Q, I think.
Oh, really?
Valhalla Delay is there. I've still not played that.
I haven't played that. I use Pro Q3 non-stop. So, yeah, I think that's my favourite.
Favorite reverb?
Oh, God. We're really getting into the granularity here. Pro R, buddy, I reckon.
Yeah. Is there anything that you like that's not in the choices?
I don't know. People seem to love Valhalla Vintage Verb. I've never used it. But Pro R is my go-to, man. It's absolutely wicked.
Pro is the shit.
Pro.
Favorite dynamics?
Okay.
Actually, I've put Pro C as my old choice. I want to go for Pro MB.
Okay. Do you know I'm going to put that in there for you, buddy? It's useful.
Or as I like to call it, Promb.
Promb. Okay, what next?
Favorite mastering virtual effect processor? I mean, you'd think it would be Ozone.
Yeah. I'm going to surprise you now, buddy. I'm going to go for my old standard
stairlift.
Standard clip, which better be in there. Yes, mate.
Okay.
The pro's choice. Yes.
Favorite virtual guitar effects
processor.
Not guitar rig.
Why not guitar rig?
Not amplitude. Those are the two I've used. Guitar rig and amplitude.
Okay. You see, you're going to choose one that you've never used. That's why you got to do
it. Next.
Okay. Favorite multi-effects virtual effects processor. So we're looking at Ractor. MXXX, which I guess is some Melder production.
It's like
thing,
every Melder production plugin together. I don't know. Virtual multi-effects. You could now technically choose Reason 11.
Oh yeah, right. Would you want to choose?
I
Reason
think
11?
should. Yeah.
Okay.
I did a roundup of multi-effects a while back, and Yeah, none of them ever really appeal to me.
Oh, yes, I think multi-effects are a bit of an old-fashioned idea now. If I had to choose one for this list, it would be Soundtoys 5, because I actually do use their effect rack shell thing, because there's a lot of great presets in there, and if you're into doing stuff quickly, which I am, it's very useful. Sweet. So, yeah, I like that. Also, I want to try out Tantra by Dimitri Shez, which I have not heard of. So
Wasn't that a synth?
Oh, apparently not.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear good things about it. Yeah. I'm getting
It's
confused.
a rhythmic multi-effect, bro. It's got a rich feature sets and high-quality processing modules. This is what you want.
So, is that the end of the list?
That is the end of the list. I mean, I didn't actually click on the ones at the beginning, so I didn't think we'd actually submit this. So, yeah, but
yeah, we're going to submit it. You know, we've been among the privileged few who are allowed to enter their Readers' Choice Awards.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to get that, you have to have a KVR login.
Oh my God!
So,
and only about 3 people have those.
Yeah,
so, yeah, right.
So I think our choices are in with a chance, and of course, if you get the most correct choices,
you win a prize.
You win KVR.
Yeah, wicked. Oh, great, wicked.
How do we lodge our votes?
I don't think you actually can.
What?
No, I think it just saves them. So there we go. We're done.
Makes sense. Okay, great.
Wicked. Nice one, guys. Well, congratulations to the winners. Commiserations to the losers. If you want to vote tactically against us, you know what our choices are.
Yeah, well,
now,
I think I heard that Bitwig and Kokos are going to form some kind of strategic coalition.
Oh, man.
To stop Native Instruments exiting KVR.
Oh, my God. Well, this is an exciting time for music technology news.
Tim, I have really enjoyed myself today.
Really?
Yeah, and then I came here.
Whoa, hey.
We will be back in about 2 weeks' time to vent over all of you.
Yeah, you lucky people.
You're going to get creamed.
Close your eyes, guys. We're venting.
Next time on Appetite for Production, Behringer entered the guitar market around the back with the Bender Stratocaster.
You made that up, James. I was on our synthesizers the other day. Someone had uploaded a video of them playing, and someone commented, "This sounds like the Stranger Things soundtrack," and I was just like, "You fucking." Anyway,
everything on our synthesizers sounds like the Stranger Things soundtrack.
Yeah. It's just like, God. Anyway.